Hello, people. It's Potent. We're back in the dinosaur world. Now, when we left off, actually before we left off, no, after we left off. After we left off, I don't know how many of you know this, but if you watched my latest Jurassic Park Builder episode, you would know this, that I recorded. Really? Really? It's going to rain? It's going to rain as I talk about this bad story? All right. You don't know this, but what happened is I recorded for 44 minutes. I was just recording. I was having a great time. It was fun. And then so much happened. So much happened. Someone asked me to check in the mailbox. There's nothing in my mailbox right now. Just checking. Just checking. I should leave, like, there should be a way of telling whether the mailbox has something in it or not. Maybe with, like, a lever. I think that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, so much happened. And I recorded for 44 minutes. And the episode, my microphone was muted. Nobody could hear a word I said. I might cut in some of the footage as we talk about it to show you guys what happened. But let's see. Here we go. Hachi is in trouble. That's all that I have to say about Hachiko, is that he's in trouble right now. He's grounded. He's not allowed to get any bones. This is something that I had decided. So I worked on this, and I actually worked on it on camera. I actually was working on this, building this. We went around. We placed all the little yellow pieces right on camera. Now I have nothing in my inventory, and I'll get to that in a second. Inventory. So we basically placed the yellow blocks. I've decided that it would have yellow blocks because someone suggested that in my comments, and I was like, yellow, that's a good color. I mean, it's not red. It's not blue. It's yellow. Now, you know, if I were to make another carnivore habitat, maybe you'd have a different color, like green or magenta or something like that. So the other thing is that we were going to name our little Carnotaur, and I had no idea. I had no idea that so many people loved our little Carnotaur. So many people. Like, not just ours specifically, but, like, people seem to really like it. They're like, my favorite dinosaur. My favorite dinosaur after Indominus Rex, which it doesn't even exist, but okay. Their favorite dinosaur after Indominus Rex is a Carnotaurus. Some people. I didn't know that so many people. Because it's not like just one person said that. Like, so many people were saying, my favorite dinosaur is Carnotaurus. So that's cool. It's really cool that we've got one now. So I asked you guys to name it, and there were so many suggestions. So many suggestions! And they were all good. Like, that was the big problem, is that they were all good suggestions. I don't know. I really have no idea how I even picked a winner, but I just did. And I mean, it's not like if you suggested a name and I didn't choose it, it's not like that's a bad thing. Don't take it personally. Like, honestly, they were all really good. Really, really, really good suggestions. Good names. And I mean, it was just so hard for me to pick a winner. I'm just looking here. I need stone brick like crazy. Yoink. Yoink. Oh. Stone brick. Or stone, just smooth stone, but I can turn it into stone brick quite easily. Like that. There we go. So I'll go and show you guys what I ended up naming it. I put a name tag on it in the last episode also, which got deleted. I hate it when you record. Like, I recorded for almost an hour, and It was just gone. And when that happened, it felt like I had just been bullied. Like, it was just the sickening, it was a bad feeling in my stomach. You know that feeling? You feel that sometimes? If somebody says something bad to you, or if someone's mean to you, or if something bad happens to you, you get this feeling in the pit of your stomach and it just makes you feel bad. And I felt that way. Like, I felt like something had happened. Something that was so bad. And it was because I really liked that episode and I wanted to show you guys that episode. And I couldn't. But here's the name. Carl the Carnotaur. He seems to like it. I mean, why wouldn't you like it? So Carl the Carnotaur, it's just so good. I love that name so much that I just had to pick it. I just had to. I had to. And the reason is because, like, you know, look at some of the other dinosaurs and creatures that I got where it's like you name them Larry, and then you might name them Benny, and things like that. Things like that. And I just love those kinds of funny names where it's like it's a real name. And I mean, it's not that I think that the names are necessarily funny, but I just feel like they're kind of funny. You know what I mean? Like, it's funny that I'm naming a dinosaur. Like, a dinosaur should have a really scary name or like an epic name, like Trigger or Scar or you know, something like that. Rex, Thunder. Like, they should have these really, really epic names. And I'm naming them like Carl. His name's Carl. You know, this is what I really enjoy, is just naming them random things like that. You know, on Ark I have a frog named Bert, who's also a girl frog named Bert. But before that I had a girl frog named Barney, and it's just, you know, names like that. I just love naming things kind of in a ridiculous little way, because it's just, I don't know, it's just, it's fun. It's fun to do that, to name them that way. So this one was hard here. I don't know. I think I'm just going to start there. I need my shovel. And you know what that means? I got to go find my shovel. And I'll show you guys what happened last time. So in the last episode, I decided that I was going to go and have a ride on Hachiko, because what I thought is, okay, I tried to make a pork chop fishing rod. Like, you know, you can make a fishing rod, right? So let's see, do I have a fishing rod? Do I have a fishing rod anywhere? It's a whip. Can I make another fishing rod? No. Well, alright, so you take a fishing rod and you put a carrot on it, and it makes a carrot fishing rod. So I thought, well, maybe if I make one with a pork chop, you know, I'll be able to ride one of the terror birds. Because someone suggested that to me. Oh, get a pork chop on a string, and that's how you ride one. So I tried it and I couldn't, but then I had a whip in my hand. And I was like, well, you know what? I'm gonna ride Hachiko, and me and Hachiko, we're gonna go to the mosasaur enclosure, and we're gonna just sit here and watch the mosasaurs hanging out. And then Hachiko decided that he was going to run away and basically cause a huge amount of trouble, because did he just run away? No. He jumped right into the Tylosaur enclosure. The Tylosaurus enclosure. That he was just going to jump in there and swim. But there was this massive Tylosaur who wants to eat your face in there. So, unfortunately, what happened is that I had to go and end up fighting the Tylosaur, killing the Tylosaur, breaking Hachiko out of the enclosure. And what does Hachiko go and do? he goes and jumps into the mosasaur tank. So he had just fought the mosasaur. He goes into the mosasaur tank, and then he's stuck there. I can't get him out. I can't do anything with him in there. And so I fight and I fight and I fight to try to get him because I don't want to hurt the mosasaur. I just ended up dying a bunch of times, both times. Like, I died so much. I finally was able to go into the enclosure, get Hachiko, lead him to safety. He's in trouble now. So I got all of my gear. It's all safe. Everything is safe. Everything was put away, thankfully. But of course now I have too much in my inventory. I'll just do like this for now. How about like that? I'll wear the armor, get more space, and then there we go. There we go. So it was quite a day. Quite an ordeal, quite an experience, quite a bad, horrible thing that happened. And I mean, I'll show some clips. You guys have probably already seen them. But it really, like, that whole episode was amazing, and now it's just gone. Well, you still get to see parts of it. So it's not all gone, but it's still gone enough that I'm sad about it. What I also wanted to say is that, well, let's light this up a little bit. There we go. This Brachiosaur is already taller than Sweet Tooth. Hi, Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth. So, I started working on this. And this is something that I wanted to show you guys. I don't have any more torches. But I worked on this for quite a while. And I want to show you guys kind of what it looks like. Doesn't it look interesting? Like, okay. So these leaves that go over top, you got to pretend, you got to use your imagination. You got to use your imagination that these are vines. These are vines and they're hanging down. Because I don't just use standard Minecraft vines. You got to build it. You got to make it look nice. So you use the little trees like that, the leaves. And you make little vines hanging down. And it looks pretty good to me. And then you can come inside here and over the glass, you can see little vines hanging down, and that looks pretty good. This is all going to be glass, all of this, all the way around. And it's going to have this kind of a roof on it with some leaves there. So I gathered a bunch of leaves last time. I think I put them away in a chest. And I was just working on this. It's a slow process, but finally the Brachiosaurs will get their own little enclosure that they can use, and it's going to be so nice to have finally an enclosure that they can use. I lost a few things when I died. So luckily nothing too major. I lost my archaeology pick. It's gone. And I lost something else. What did I lose? Got my sword. Got all my armor. Something else. My Dinopedia. Oh, no, it's there. Dinopad is here. Like, everything that I can think of is here. But I think I'm missing something else, too. I'm not sure really what that is anymore. So it obviously wasn't very important that I lost it. But I lost a few things after I died. And it's all Hachiko's fault. And he knows he's done bad. He knows that he's done wrong. Hachiko. And I don't get it. I don't get it. So, like, if I take a whip, and we're going to do... This might be a really bad idea. But if I go on Hachiko here... Hachiko, who is currently grounded and is walking on thin ice, and I mean that in the proverbial sense. I mean... Ouch. How much did you get hurt there? 14 out of 33. Ooh. Ooh, Hachiko. Hachi! You see how he runs? You see how he runs? There's a Sky Does Minecraft fan coming. Still refer to them as that. But, I mean, he runs away. So all that we did was go over to here. It was supposed to be a wonderful time. He's set to stay. He uses bones as his order, by the way. And look, see, like, okay. Stay. 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 He's thinking about it. Are you gonna stay? We put him up here. And I was like, Hachiko, you can go and see the mosasaur, and you can have so much fun here. Ooh! See, he starts to run away. I don't know why. It's like when I jump on with the whip, it makes him just want to run around. And I'm not sure why. As long as he stays still, as long as he stays put, then I'm completely, perfectly fine with him being up here. But he's got to stay still. And if he knows what's good for him, he will stay still. So, there we go. I don't know why I'm rewarding him for bad behavior. You shouldn't do that. I should give him a punishment. Maybe you guys in the comments, maybe that's what we should decide. What should we do as a punishment to Hachiko for running away from us? You know, we got to ground him somehow. We got to take something away. We got to teach him that that's not right to do. Just like what happens when we get grounded, right? So, I'm going to do that. And I think because of what happened last episode, that I'm going to end this episode here. Oh, wait. No, before I do that, before I end the episode there, let's end the episode somewhere else. Because I want to make some Tylosaur DNA. So what happened, I'm sure you guys see clips of it, is that I had to fight the Tylosaur. The Tylosaur died. And I feel like if I put DNA into the DNA extractors, this Tylosaur DNA, that we're going to get vials and vials and vials of it. We're going to just have Tylosaur for days here. Look at it all. Look at it all. So we can easily make a new Tylosaur with this. Oh, this guy. Oh, baby zombie. Let's make it daytime here. Can't trust the zombies and stuff. Oh, I hear another one. There he is. There we go. Protecting these guys. I don't know where those guys are spawning in. It's lit up everywhere. Pretty well. Like, I can see them spawning way up there, but why are they spawning in here? Doesn't make much sense. Anyway, that's kind of what we're dealing with now. Is we got a Tylosaur we need to remake, which means that we're probably going to be putting it into chamber 2. No, we need more. We got lipids for days. Minerals. That doesn't do much. Nutrients. There we go. And we need buckets of water. That's how we make bucket. My inventory is just so messy right now. I have to take care of that. So put that in there. Oops, put that in there. Oops, wrong one. Wrong cultivator. I'm looking at the wrong one. There we go. Number 2, and then number 3. Number 3. There we go. So it's cultivating now. That's going to be our new Tylosaur. And we're going to try again, make a new Tylosaur. And hopefully make it a new one that won't be harassed by Hachiko. So that's that. We're going to end it there. Thank you guys for watching. like this video, comment below, do all those other awesome things people do. And next time, I'm going to probably be trying to fix the Tylosaur enclosure because it's all broken up now. Because I had to break it to get Hachiko out of there. Yeah, he's sitting still now. You know what's good for you. Just sit still. So the Tylosaur enclosure is all broken. I'm going to be fixing that. I'm going to be putting the Tylosaur back in his enclosure. And, yeah, I mean, this gives me the opportunity. Maybe I want to look at fixing it, making it look different in some way. But I think it's all right. We'll see. The Leopleurodon is completely fine. Completely fine. So, anyway, that's all for now. See you guys next time in the dinosaur world. Bye-bye.